I'm doing is for linear regression, what I'm doing is I'm just going to share a file with Decode Live, and Decode Live will share it with all of you. But of course, this file is not immediately required. So let me first share it, just file for linear regression, and the file name is outsmile. Okay, so Praveen, I just shared a file with you. Please share it with all the participants. Okay. Now
okay,
I'm going to.
I will share.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to start the session. We are already 7:03. Let me just quickly share the screen and go to my R panel, and let me know if you can see the screen. I'm sure that you must. Let me know. So can you see my screen, R panel? Okay. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly, and by the way, all of you just need to mute yourself. Okay, that is required. Okay. Okay. Just hold on. There is some problem with the R panel, and this is irritating when this kind of thing happens. But anyway. So guys, maybe I won't be able to see your chat. So I request that if you have any question in between, just go ahead. Okay.
Sir, it's
Yes.
raise your hand. It will be better
Or
option.
yeah, that is also fine. You can raise your hand. Where it is. Yeah. So today what we are going to do is quickly say a new file. Okay. We will start with a new file, our script, and import the library first. So we are doing from a fresh file, so we have to import it again, not install, just import. Okay, I hope you guys understand what is the difference between import and install. So install is a one-time process. You need to install it once, but then you can just you need to import it every time when you are using. So this import should be in your code, which is library dplyr, and then library. Okay, library edge flights. These are the two things we were seeing on that day. Let me just run it, control enter, control enter. So it is right now still running. So edge flight is a data set. Okay, so quickly see that what is the dimension of the data set. So you can see that there are lots of rows. I mean, 2,27,000, okay, or 227,000, whatever the way you want to say. But there are lots of rows and there are 21 columns. So if you want to view it, so you need to say edge flights. Okay, so these things we already know. So you can see it, and this is the data of the flights. Okay, so when we are flying, and regarding all the flights, we have data like what is the arrival time, departure time, how many days in a week. Okay, what is the flight number, and this and that. So lots of. Okay, now go to dplyr first thing, which is select. So let me know where I have stopped last time. Can anyone tell me or raise your hand? Where we have stopped last time? Have we done anything on select?
No, only installation we have done so.
Okay, great. So dplyr has different functions. So the first function is called select. Okay, so dplyr is a library, and this library has different functions, and the different function has different role or different usability. Now, what is select? As the name suggests, that it can select something from your data set, and it can select some columns. Okay, so the basic principle of using dplyr is to, when you want to extract something from the data set, or you do some kind of manipulation with the data set, or you apply some condition on the data set. So this is a very handy tool when you are using a large set of data and you want something out of it. So and the syntax is that you need to first supply your data set. All of you guys, I hope you are writing with me. So I have not written anything special, so that's why I have not pasted it in the chat box. But this is whatever I have done, just pasted in the chat box. And the moment I do 4 or 5 line, I will go back and copy and paste it in the chat box. Okay, so you need to supply the data set, which is h flights, then this sign, percent greater than percent. This stands for redirection. Okay, like you are redirecting or directing your data set to something. Okay, so to what, right? So the question is, to what? Sir, my h flights is not working. So Pratibha, have you installed h flights? All of you guys need to install h flights, which we have done it on last day, if I remember right. So you just have to say install packages, and then inside that you have to say h flights. This you need to run it on your console. So if you install it, I don't think that it will show any error. So library is that. So other people can also respond whether h flights is working fine or getting installed is error. I don't know why it is. Okay, so those guys, yeah. So this kind of thing, we want to do a polling where we have such kind of. Okay. Command for installation. Okay, I can paste, but on that day, I remember that I have done it. So I'm writing it on my console, if you can see it. Install. And guys, you have installed lots of packages, so you know the command for installing the package. And the package for today's is dplyr, dplyr. So this, Pratibha, I'm not sure why you didn't reinstall RStudio, because if your R is not 4.1.2, you may have problems. So I don't know which version. Yeah, so this is a problem. 3.4.4. This is very old version. So you need you need not to reinstall RStudio. You have to reinstall R package. You remember the first thing, not RStudio. RStudio is fine. So I have pasted it on the chat box, guys, and let me just now continue with my commands. So in dplyr, the first thing is the data set, then this sign, and then enter, and then the command itself, which is select in this case, select. Okay, and what you want to select. So you can select any column. So suppose I want to select a few columns from my data set. Let's say arrive time, and then departure time, and then flight number, and then how much it is, how many times it is delay, arrive delay, and then departure delay. And this is it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the data and I'm selecting this column, because maybe for me only this is required, rest of the data set is not required. So okay, column does not exist. Which column it is saying? Okay, maybe I have written something wrong in this spelling. So I'm just checking. Let's say only arrival time. Yeah, arrival time is fine. Let's say departure time. I'm not supposed to make any mistake because I'm using the suggestion. So arrival delay and departure delay. Yeah, it's fine. So guys, right now what dplyr is doing, so this is, we installed dplyr, but dplyr has been used with this sign. So when it is this sign, it means the dplyr is working. Yes, I told Vaidya that this is redirection sign, the sign which percent and with greater than. So I'm taking this and directing it to this command. So this command will be applied on the data set. Okay. Okay, guys. So fine. Now, suppose I'm storing it in a data frame. Let's say temp df. Okay. Nothing. Just I stored it, and then I view temp df. And you see that only arrival time, departure time, flight number, arrival delay, and departure delay. So this is how it works. Okay. Do you guys see any black kind of box on my monitor? Means somewhere close to this this table which is showing right now, or you guys know? So everything is visible. Everything is visible, right? The whole. Yeah, then I can have the chat box. I thought maybe the chat box is just hindering the view, and that's why I thought maybe I should minimize it. But if it is not, then great, I can keep it. Okay. So this is how you select. Huh? Now the other function is called filter. So as the name suggests, that you want to filter. Okay. So once again, so I'll just copy this command, the select one, and paste it. Don't message me on a direct message. Use everyone. Otherwise, what happens is then it becomes by default to that person only, and I write and paste it. It goes to that person, not to everyone. So then I have to change it. So I pasted the command in the chat box. Please use it, and then just copy the whole command. Copy the whole command and paste it again. But this time, suppose I selected these columns and I can see my data set like this. But okay, so this is arrival delay. I think average arrival delay. Like -10 means it is arriving on an average 10 minutes before, I believe. And for 44 means that on an average, this flight is or maybe on this day, because there is a day also. On this day, this flight is 44 minutes delay in arriving, and in departure 43 minutes delay. Yes, so every day's record. So you can see that, right? 43 minutes delay in departure. So that's why arrived delay also. Showing this arrived time not found. Is that? Yeah, there. Yeah, there. Arrive time. So you pasted, right? You pasted my command. Yeah, there. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay, you pasted my command. You have Edge flight, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. It has been downloaded.
Okay. And it is very difficult to say because this is the self correct command. Nothing wrong I can see in your command.
Okay, let me do it once again, then I can see if that
Yes. Yeah.
persists. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay. So this time I selected these columns, and then I want to filter out of these columns also. If it is saying could not find this %sign, means the dplyr is either not installed or not imported, that library thing. Just check it out. Now, once again, I am putting this sign. So what I'm saying is take the edge flights, apply this function, select, and then apply something else. And that something else is nothing but the filter. Okay. And I say filter it based on the, let's say, arrival delay. Okay. If arrival delay is greater than 30 minutes. So I want to find out all the flights with arrival time, departure time, flight number, arrival delay, and departure delay data. But if it is delayed by 30 minutes, yeah, you are getting it very similar to if. Yes, if condition, but you just can do it. In fact, you can use once again this thing and say out of that filter even on the departure delay is greater than 30. And now you view TF, you will see those flights which are either delayed by or arrive delayed by more than 30 minutes and departure delayed by 43 minutes, which is also greater than 30. Okay, so this is how filter works. Okay, so you are filtering your data. You can apply many filters, whatever the filters you want to apply. You can just keep on adding it. You can also use or. Inside this, you can say this sign. So that will also work. Okay. Now the third that I'm going to talk about is, yeah. So this is very similar to add what right now I have written on the chat on my code. Okay, so I'm just pasting it and in the chat box, so all of you can just take it from there. Okay, now the next thing is done. So the next thing is, let's say okay, this is a bit tricky, but that is fine. This is called mutate. Okay, mutate means you are changing your data with something. So let's see that how I'm changing it. So first of all, once again, just copy everything, because I will just add the mutate to the existing code itself. So now till now what it is saying is take the whole data set, select these columns, apply a filter saying arrival delay is greater than 30 minutes. Then apply another filter saying departure delay is greater than 30 minutes. Now, then let's use mutate. So greater than percent sign. Next, how to use mutate. Mutate is you use your existing column, and based on that existing column, you can make a new column. So what I'm saying is, suppose mutate. I'm saying mutate, and in mutate, I want to design a new column, which is nothing but the sum of arrival delay time and departure delay time. Okay. So I'm saying total delay. So this is a new column will be created in my data set. So that's why it is called mutation. With existing, you are making something. This is what mutation does, right? So it is saying that mutate total delay time is equal to, let's say I'm saying departure delay plus arrival delay. Is there anything wrong with the departure delay? No. Yes. Now, if you once again go back to your view temp df line and execute it, there will be a total delay. Can you see this? Total delay, which is nothing but the sum of this. And you can do similar kind of thing. Okay. Am I too fast? Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll just control my speed, because see, initially I was very slow because you guys were also very new. Yes, I definitely understand that for many of you I'm okay. I mean, I'm definitely okay, but my speed is okay. But for some of you, I might be little fast. So I will just, you know, hold it at this point and allow you guys to, you know, understand, grasp, and code. Okay. So TDD. Okay. What is the function role of? So this is I have repeated 2 times. So this is my 3rd time I'm repeating that the function of this is actually the representation of dplyr, and it says redirection. So I'm taking my S flight, giving it to select. So select will work on S flight. Then whatever will be the result, I'm giving it to filter. So filter will work on this. So this is nothing but directing to. Okay. So I will just copy this mutate thing also and paste it, or maybe I'll just copy everything from select till this point. So if you guys are getting any error, because final thing you are not giving to anything. So the final line you are not giving to anything, right? So then it is not required. That's it, like full stop. Okay, so I pasted all my code in the chat box. So if any one of you facing any problem in execution of your code, try to copy my code and paste it and see that is it working. If it is working, then it's fine. I mean, then there might be some small kind of error in your code. Nothing serious. Done everything working. Devdut, great. CN Rahul. Rahul, you said that my speed is fast today. Is it? You said that. So now it is fine. Lumi, are you saying it to me? You don't put it in the final line as you already stopped doing things to the taken data, or maybe you are responding to someone. Okay, yes. Where we are defining temp df. So every time, whenever I'm doing some operation with my data, I'm just storing in temp df. Yes, Lumi, I understood. Great. Okay. It's good. So should we go ahead?
Hello, sir.
Yes, who is there?
So this is Balaji. So,
Yes.
so we are viewing data, no? So how we store this data or importing data to Excel file or?
So right now I'm just storing it in temp df. Suppose
Okay.
you want to write it, so write dot csv, and in write you have to first give the data. Okay, so Balaji asked, so that's
Yes,
why
sir.
I am saying it right now. So this is also very important. And temp df and the name of the file. Let's say I'm giving filtered dot csv. Okay, and let's just executed it. Let me know where I am. So I'm in, I think in document, I'm at the wrong place today, but anyway. So at documents, this file is stored. So you can go there and see, I mean, wherever you are, you will see that. So one has to execute first line itself, where we are, every time we are defining once again temp df. So in select, this is my temp df. In filter, this is my temp df. In mutate, this is my template. So every time whenever we are operating anything, not necessarily MDF, anything.
No. I just wanted to ask that whenever we are specifying, like we are mutating something or.
Hello?
Hi. Hello.
आलात
Yes,
का तुम्ही
yes.
बाहेर? हा
Yeah.
दीदी वॉशरूम मध्ये गेली आलेच आम्ही 2 मिनिटं.
Okay. So who is there
हो.
other than Yadya? So whoever other than Yadya, please mute yourself. I cannot see your name, please. Yes, Yadya.
My
Go ahead.
question was, like, if you are selecting something and you have temdf, you have defining that temdf, and then you have that directed to sign. So after like when we are directing at selecting something, then you do not execute it. You execute it at the first place itself, now where we are defining the thing. Because if I take just execute the select arrival time everything, then it shows me some error. But if I execute the first line itself, the where I'm defining it, h flights directed to, then it shows me
Yes.
the proper thing.
Yes, that is required, because if you just execute this line, which is right now highlighted,
Yeah.
so this is what you are saying. So
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense, because this is only saying the command select function, but on which it will be applied. So it will be applied on h flight. So
Okay.
temdf is optional. You may not, you may have, or you may, but h flight is definitely necessary. If you have to look at the filter values, what command? No idea, Ricky, what you are saying, trying to say. Let's see. If maybe your answer would be, your question would be answered. Okay. Okay. So let's now we have seen this mutate. And now what we will see the another one, which is called arrange. Okay. Praveen, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am here.
Praveen, can you just launch a poll saying that speed is good? Yes or no, kind of. Can you do that?
What I have to create?
To launch a poll.
Okay.
To launch a poll saying that speed is good or bad, and then in answer yes or no, and then say launch. Okay, you can do it. I'm just going ahead. So Deepthi, we save them in MDF so we can view them in view MDF. Exactly. Ines, this is absolutely correct. Okay, so the next one is arrange. So suppose once again I will copy everything. That will save my time, and paste it. So till now, what we have done, we selected, we filtered twice, and then we mutated using 2 column. We created one more. And suppose after this, I'm saying that you arrange it based on this newly created column. So what will happen? So if you see the view StemDF, once again, I think it must be updated, but let's type it, StemDF. So now only the thing that has been changed is that your data is arranged based on the total delay time. So 62, and then keep on increasing. So this is just arranged in ascending order, right? So if I go to the last, so this has the largest total delay time, whatever this flight is, 1740. Okay, it is better that if we can take the date also. I think there is a date. No, there is a date or not? Okay, departure time. No.
Day of month, I guess, second or third column.
Yes, day of month. I mean, on day of week. Okay, but nothing like specifically day. Anyway, just. But yeah, so this is what arrange, right? So this is right now arrange in ascending order. If you want to arrange in descending order, so just before the name of the column. Oh, by the way, you can use any numerical column. I use total delay. You can use any numerical column. And before this, if you say BSC and then apply one more bracket, then whatever this is now in descending order, you can see that the highest delayed flight is at the top, right? So this is how you can arrange your data set and see it in view. You can, as I said, this is the command to save it. So you can also save it in a file, in CSV file. Guys, you may have question, how do I save it in Excel? That is also not very difficult, right? That is also by a write command, but in analysis or in this kind of operation, generally I prefer CSV file. And you guys will understand that CSV file is very easy to handle. So that's why I would say that maybe, and there is maybe once you save it as a Excel, you open it and it will also look like, sorry, in CSV, it will look like Excel file once you open it. Okay, so this is it. Now there are 2 more, which are very, very crucial for you guys. Maybe if you are working on a biological data, gene name, or protein name, or expression values, then there are 2 things which is called group by and summarize. Sorry, my lines are green. I don't know why your lines are green. Lines are green. So did you just type hash sign? It means then it is comment. So don't put hash sign. So hash is only for the comment. So next we are going to do is what did I say? Group by. So this is group by. So you are grouping your data based on something. Okay. So and then summarize. So summarize and group by is something which goes together. Okay. So then that's why I have taken it in one line. So I will just, sorry, I'll just copy this. Yes. So copy and paste it for you guys. Okay. and paste it here also. So everything is, arranged, mutated, filtered, everything is done. Okay, but if I see my data, is it like the flight numbers are duplicated? Can you figure it out quickly? And anyone can tell me? I think so. It is duplicated. It means the same flight, when it is going on one day, and the same flight may go on another day also, right? If it is going twice a week, or twice a month, or thrice a month, so it will definitely go multiple. So it means that for a same flight, I will have different data on every day whenever it is flying. So suppose I want to know, for a single flight, what is the time of delay. Okay, so what I will do is, I will first group by based on the flight number. The spelling is flight now. Okay, so flight num, is it fine? Capital num. Okay. Now, if you run it and view again, you may not see any difference. By the way, right now there is no difference. Fine, but internally, because group by is not something which you can see straight away unless you apply the summarize function. So there should be some reason to group it, right? So let's say there is a data for expression data now for each gene, and maybe from a different sample, right? So in some sample, I see that this gene is expressed to this much. In another sample, I see that this data is expressed this much. Okay, so I want to know that what is the average of each gene expression across the whole sample. So this is something where you can apply. You first group by based on the gene, and then summarize and then say average delay. Okay, average delay is nothing but a mean of total delay. Okay, so what I'm saying is, suppose this flight 3328 has one day, it has a delay time, total delay time 1395 minutes or second, whatever the unit is. While the same flight on another day, 3328, it has 1625 delay time. Okay, and it may have other values also somewhere. So on an average, what is the delay is the mean of this and this. Hope you got it. Okay, this is not so difficult. Okay, so what is the average total delay time? And so I group by first flight, and then summarize function, and once you see the output, you will easily understand what happened. So I ran this and view this. Okay, so have used in summarize, only that you will see. So I will see in group by and in summarize. So in group by is the flight number, and in summarize the average delay time. So you can see the average delay time. There is a flight with flight number 1, and there is a flight which and it has the average delay time 251, by the way. Okay, so the flight which is 2177, the average delay time is 62 seconds or 62 minutes, I believe. And 62 seconds is definitely not too much. So 62 minutes is the average delay time. So if somebody asks me that okay, tell me which flight is the mostly or the heavily delayed on an average, means time, then of course this is 1903, which is 1339 minutes delayed. Maybe if it is a month data, then throughout the month. If it is a year data, then throughout the year. Okay, so this is how you do it. This is how you group it, and then you uh, okay. I think tail number we can also could have used it because flight number is also a number, and average delay is also a number, so it doesn't look good. So if you say tail num, and then I believe that tail num is the unique for unique flight. And then on tail num, I just do this. So this is tail num. I think VC flight name and number, something like this, not 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is making a little bit more sense in just looking at the data. So this flight N0 EGMQ on an average is delayed by 170 minutes, 170.25 minutes. Okay, and something like this. So by the way, you can also arrange it ascending or descending here itself. So by clicking this, so this N342 NW is the minimum time of having the minimum time of delay. So if I have to rank the best flight, I will rank this one, right? And if I have to rank the worst, then the worst is this one. Okay. Great. I think we have done this. We have done this dplyr, and I'm just saving it. Day 4 decode.r. Okay. Is it recommended to use categorical variable? Of course, Dinah, because I mean, if you are grouping them based on number, then there and if that number is continuous, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it is not making sense, right? I mean, it is not repeated in your data. But if it is based on the category, then of course it is repeated in the data. Suppose can we do a quick exercise if you guys are ready? Somebody's sent me a image. So let me see what is it. Sir, please see the photo. Yes, I'm seeing that. Yeah, by the way, how about others? What is StemDF? So what you are trying to say, I'm seeing your photo, whatever you sent. Tell me that. Yeah, it looks good, means what is it? I don't know. Oh, maybe on the right hand side, that is my window. Tail num not getting. TDD, first you tell me, because you sent me a image file. I have seen it. Caused by error mean. But how can I tell you that how this error is coming? You have to show me the command.
Sir. Hello, Sir. Sir, do you?
Yes.
Please. When I copy and paste the line are green, and I send to you the photo.
Yes.
Of the.
I got
so
you. But go to the work.r file and send me the photo of that. Okay. Send me a photo of that. I'll just look at it. This is the.
Hello.
Yes, who is that?
So sorry to interrupt, but I looked at her error and I think she's not adding that command of that percentage and the we are making that and command after the mutate line, right? I was also getting the same error, so I checked and the issue was that we were forgetting about this this percentage, that sign and percentage that we have to add after the mutate, filter or arrange command. So once she'll add that, I think the issue will resolve. That's why the issue is coming.
So you can see right now the window where I'm showing the image.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so send me the error of work.r if you want to send me a picture. Must group by variable found in data. See, by error, I cannot say anything if you don't show me the command. You have to paste the command and then the error. Then only I can tell you anything. Okay.
So, one more possibility is that she has not changed that group by to the tail name. Earlier also I have got the same error where I have written the flight num. When I replace with tail num, it will corrected.
Okay. Good. By the way, I just copied and pasted everything in the chat box, whatever we have done. Can you see this?
Sir. Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, what is the command for ascending order? Like we use DESC for descending, then what's the command for ascending?
No command. If you don't say anything, by default it will be in ascending.
Okay.
So in select, after last comma, you put tail num if somebody is missing it. Okay. So now let me know that how many of you are comfortable till now and things are good and you are saying that we are fine, sir. Let's go ahead. How many of you are seeing it? Yes, fine. Don't write a sentence. I may not be able to read it. Or just say fine or go ahead, something like this. All good. Okay, that's great. I mean, there are lots of people by the way. I can see that they are saying the things are fine. Okay, now we will start. Now, see, when I code, I
Sir,
won't.
sorry for disturbing. Sir,
Yes.
tail num option I am not getting. Even also means in select option I have.
What's your name?
Devdut, sir.
Devdut, can you paste your command? Only the command.
No, I have sent that file. I pasted in Word file and I've sent.
No, don't give me the Word file. Just paste your command, the last command.
But it's not copying from that. I have to copy from console or yeah.
No. If are you typing in console or you are typing in a
no. Typing in file. So from file actually I'm trying, but copy I'm not able to do copy.
No, you just have to select it. Can you select and control and then right click and say copy?
Yeah, copy, but in when I try to paste in chat box, no? So that paste option is not. No.
Yes. It cannot happen. Total delay. Your T is small, bro. Okay. Maybe if your T is small, bro, then it may not work. So okay, guys. So let me go to the next line. So Devdut is pasted it saying that F flight this select arrival departure tail num this filter. Okay. Why don't do this? I was reading his command and it goes then mutate and then arrange. What is this equal to mean total delay? What is it is doing at the average delay time? Okay. Yeah, it looks fine. I mean, looks okay. I don't see any error if it is not in your what is called uppercase or lowercase. It is working fine, Devdut. You can see that I just pasted your command. Okay, Devdut, don't worry. You can just find it out later on.
Yeah, actually, sir, it's working. But when I saw that means TMDF file for viewing, so in that case, that that column is not getting tail num column is not getting.
Not possible because see, I just pasted your command and just ran it. So whatever I had MDF, it must be overwritten. And okay.
I am also facing the same problem, sir.
And who was that? I don't know. Many people have okay, view temp df. Okay, yes. So this view temp df is also fine, and I can see this. How come it is not possible? Okay. Somebody wants to share a screen. Let me just because we have some time. Maybe.
Sir, can I share?
Yeah, Kanchan also saying the same problem. So
I'm going to share. I'm going to Devdut.
Devdut. So I have to give you a permission, right?
Okay.
Devdut. I'm giving you a permission. I'm not able to give the permission. Praveen, can you see? I'm still not host for this. Can you give this permission to Devdut to share this screen?
Sir, can you repeat?
Can you give permission to share a screen to Devdut? Make him a co-host right now.
No. I will give permission to all. They can share their screen now.
Okay. So I'm just stopping it. Stop sharing it. Okay, so Devdut, you are going to share your screen next. Yeah, so this is Devdut's screen. Where is the?
Yes, sir. This is my I have. This is my coding part, and when I see that StemDF file, that option is not getting.
Okay, go to the command. Okay, and say Control Enter. No, select everything. Select everything, man.
Okay.
And say Control Enter. I understood what you were saying.
Okay. Now we're getting. So what is the problem?
The problem was you were only executing the view line, the line with view. Go to the script.
Yes.
Yeah. So you were not selecting everything. What you were doing is the line number 37.
Yeah.
You were only executing that line.
Yes.
So you have to execute the code first, then you will see view, right? Okay. Can you stop now? Okay. So try to just select everything. Stop it.
Can I share my screen? I have a problem.
Who is there? Please tell your name.
I'm Dr. Anthony Johnson.
Okay, Anthony. Go ahead. Share your screen. Yes. So
this tail number is not working. Everything else worked with me.
No. Those that are working is fine. So you have not selected tail number. Can you see the select line? In fact, somebody suggested in the chat also. Select line number 34.
Okay.
There is no select.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Stop it. And somebody else wants to go ahead, share your screen. This is your golden line. Doctor is the final data set with summarized function. I think I have a lot of NAs in it's fine. But if you want to share, you can also do it. Anyone else wants to say anything or share and want to show me? Because see, this is I cannot figure it out what is there. If no one is having any big trouble, let's go ahead. Okay, so let me go ahead. I think it's a better way now to go ahead. What is that? Don't share anything right now. I'm sharing. Allow me to share my screen. Yeah. So now I will go for the linear regression, guys. And if you have received an email from Decode with one file, let's first download that file and make sure that you are there where your file is.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. We will share after this session this file you have shared.
But Praveen, that is required for right now. Okay. Do you want me to share it on the chat?
Yes, sir.
But in chat, what happens is sometimes some people say that they don't get it.
So, sir, I will share immediately after the today's session. So.
Okay.
It is already shared in our WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group I have shared, but not in the drive link. what I am saying.
No, no,
Okay, if it is,
Hmm.
so you have it or not on WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have already downloaded from in WhatsApp, because I have to open WhatsApp from my laptop. Then
Okay,
I can save it.
got you,
Yeah.
got you. Okay, so it means you have it, or other people if don't have it, just go ahead and check your WhatsApp, and I shared on here also, on the chat box. So first of all, what I will do is I will just set my directory to D drive, because my file is in D drive. So I will go to set working directory, go to choose directory, and select D and say open, which means I'm in D drive right now. And I will read my data and saying that data is equal to read.csv. And my CSV file is this. Okay. So I may not be able to cover this linear regression today. But here, more than the code, what is important is the concept of linear regression. So this is the data set. If I view this data, so let me just first tell you that what this data is. This data has smiles, which is nothing but a chemical compound representation. Then it has IC50, which is the value of its activity. And then it has many features like how many number of acid group, what is A log P, what is A log P2, AMR, and so on and so forth. Okay. So what I want is I want to create a regression model with all these variables. Okay. With my activity, which is PIC50. Is it clear? So you know that linear regression is a relationship between dependent and independent variables. Now, if we have single variable, it is called single linear regression model. If we have multiple variable, then it is called multilinear regression model. But the simplest equation of linear regression is, we all know it, y equal to mx plus c. Okay, where y is a dependent variable and x is independent variable. Okay, now some of you definitely know it. What is m and c? What is m and what is c? Can you tell me?
Yeah, m is the dependent and x is the
dependent variable and independent variable.
And c is the place where it comes with the.
See, here c is, I think, the constant, and m is variable, and a dependent variable. X is I have to means independent variable. It's a linear
Okay.
formula. Yeah, sentence.
Slope and intercept, maybe it's a C is slope and intercept.
Yes. I think lots of you wrote it in the chat box. So yes, you are correct. C is intercept and m is slope. Okay. So slope is what? Nothing but the angle it is making with the x-axis. And intercept is where it is cutting the y-axis. Okay, that line. So, okay. So if I have an equation x equal to y, please use your chat box right now. Don't unmute. X equal to y, then what is the m here? Okay, and what is c? Okay, good. So 1 is m, c is 0. If m is 1, what is the angle theta? Okay, 45. Okay. No, Tasveer, I'm just asking. You were correct, 45. Yes, so the angle it is making is 45, and m is a slope, which is tan theta. Okay, and tan 45 is 1. So if you see this line, x equal to y, it's very simple to see it. And you might have seen it. It is going from the origin, and it is almost like a diagonal for that particular plane, right? So this is also a linear regression, x equal to y, where this is absolutely perfect linear regression when x equal to y. Okay. Now, when this is the simplest one. Now, if I just go for sorry, not x equal to y, doesn't sound good, y equal to x. Okay. Now, if it is like m is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 plus so on and so forth plus constant, then this is called a multilinear regression model. Okay, so guys, now I will stop it here for today's session, and I think day after tomorrow we have a class, right? Yes, no, any response?
Yes, sir. Sir, here you have go to the drive, so I can use that session option in R. Yesterday actually we have used that for extraction of file. Yeah.
Set WD option.
Yes, sir.
You can use it.
Okay.
Okay. So my request is tomorrow you guys just go through some of the basic concept of the linear regression. What is linear regression? What is the multilinear regression? What is logistic? So in day after tomorrow's class, we will cover logistic regression and linear regression both. Okay. So guys, just read a little bit about it so that we can do the coding part. Okay. So let's stop the session here, and so that we can do it on first, right? On first. So on first, we will meet again and do it. And I hope that in today's session also you guys got this new concept of dplyr, how you extract the data from the file. Okay, yeah. So all good for today's
Sir,
session.
actually, I had an error. I also pasted in the chat box, but I think you missed it up, sir.
Okay, Ritwik. So is it from the dplyr itself?
Yes, sir. It is from that line. Data is equal to read.csv.
No, I think, do you have this file on your system?
Yes, I do have that file, sir. I downloaded it from the WhatsApp.
And you are there where the file is?
Yes, I also tried set the directory, and then I did this. Then I got this message. Before setting the directory, I was getting some other kind of error. After setting the directory, I got
Excuse me,
this.
sir. It was an Excel file, sir. That's why it is not getting read.
Oh, is it the Excel file that I
No,
shared?
sir,
It is not a
in
CSV.
a
It is an
format
Excel.
of Excel access.
Oh, okay. Then sorry, guys. But on chat, I shared the Excel file. Okay, sorry. I have the both.
They can use the library Excel, sir.
Yeah, they can use read.
Sir, you have shared the Excel file, but CSV file, but I have shared it as a Excel. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. So I shared the CSV file, but Praveen shared maybe back as Excel. But guys, you just use this CSV on the chat box, or you can save it as a CSV file.
Sir, I tried even that too. So I renamed it as CSV and then I ran it. Then also I was getting the same error.
Really? Okay. You want me to see your screen? Maybe I can just go ahead.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Ritwik, go ahead. Go ahead.
Dr. Avinash, in the meantime, can you share your R file or day 3 and day 4 in the chat box? Is it possible now?
Yes, of course it is.
So is my screen visible?
Okay. Yes, it is.
So this is I have set the working directory here, and then I executed this file, and then I got this error.
Okay. So what is your working directory? Can you do get WD?
Yes. Okay, I can do get WD. Okay.
Say get WD.
Get WD.
No. On the console itself, not on the script. And don't put extra space when it is on. Okay. Do it.
Okay, I did some mistake, I think.
Get WD. After that, you need to put bracket.
Yes.
So is it the same directory where your file is?
Yes, sir, it is the same directory.
Okay, say dir function. dir.
D-double-I on console itself or here?
Yes, on console, just dir and then bracket.
D-I-I?
No, dir.
Okay, dir.
Okay, just run it. Can you see your file here?
Yes, sir. This outsmiles.xlx, the file which we downloaded.
No, but you are reading CSV, right? Where is the CSV? Okay, there it is. Outsmiles.csv.
Yes.
Okay, so go to the data line once again, line number 63 of your code.
Yes.
And say Control Enter. Okay, say view data.
Yes, sir. View data is written here. I should have run it.
View with capital V.
Yeah, it is capital.
Okay.
Yes, sir, it is capital, but I'm doing it again.
Okay. Okay. No data. I think the file is empty. Can you go to the directory using your folder? Go to this folder.
Yes, sir, I can.
Where is that? Out.
Yes, sir. Here is that out.csv, outsmiles.csv.
Yeah, open it. No, this is some other thing, right?
I think he has just renamed the file as CSV. He did not save as. This is the problem.
No, this is Office, openoffice.org. What is this?
No, because he has just renamed it after.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't you save it. You open the XLS file. Open the XLS file. Guys, if you have Excel file, do this. Okay.
Actually, I have a yes, sir. This is the XLS file.
And by the way, what is the operating system you are using?
This is Windows, sir.
Okay. So you don't have Word, Microsoft?
No, sir. I am using LibreOffice.
Okay, fine. Save as?
Yes, sir.
And then select save as type, the lower one. Okay, write it down. Otherwise, it is not required. But write it down. But below that, CSV, comma separated file. Go there. Where is comma separated file? Do you have that option?
Text CSV.
I don't know what is this text. Maybe it is fine. Yeah, go ahead and save it. Save it. Yes. And yes, yes. Yes. Okay. And close it. And see that where is the new file?
Yes, sir. It is the new file. Yes, sir. It is this new CSV file, sir.
It is fine.
Yes, sir. It is working.
The file looks good, but this is OpenOffice, so maybe not exactly the CSV file. Okay, I don't know.
Should I run it?
Yeah, run it and view it. Yeah, all good, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, please now let me go.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll meet again day after.
Okay. Sir, please, sir, kindly share this R file so that I will share it with the participants so they can practice.
Yes, so this R file, which we have done it right now, I'm just going to share it.
Day 3 also, sir. Day 3 and day 4. You have shared up to day 2.
So today is day 4.
Yeah. You have not shared day 3 and day 4.
Oh, okay. So day 3 is also not shared.
Yeah.
If it is the case, I'll just share the day 3 also and day 4. Okay. File. Okay. So Praveen, I just sent you just now, and you can share it with all the participants. So okay. Thank you, guys. We'll meet again. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
So thanks, Dr.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Praveen.
Thanks, Dr. Avinash, for a wonderful session today. And we will meet again with Dr. Avinash. I think tomorrow is off, so day after tomorrow, we will again meet with Dr. Avinash. And we believe that you are enjoying learning with Dr. Avinash. So thanks, sir. And
okay. Yes.
good
Thank
night
you.
to all of you. Now I seek your permission for ending today's session.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody is saying something. Yeah.
So Balaji, so I have some error in the write.csv. Can I ask today or we can ask on?
Let's take it next class. Okay.
Check it. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.